Really?
Yeah.
Have you met him?
No.
You want to meet him?
Yeah. He can't get anything by me. If you asked for money.
No, it was simple. It was simple, seriously. So the relationship is working. It's all you.
It was heartbreaking when that's taken away from you. You go, who am I? And it was hard.
Eva felt completely betrayed, so she went to court for a divorce.
I think the press also wanted me to hate him. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I want a family, and I want that happily ever after.
He met her at their wedding and started cheating almost immediately. Eva Longoria thought she had found her forever. A fairy tale love story that played out on red carpets, magazine covers, and even talk shows. But behind the glamour, behind the smiles, Tony Parker was already building a web of betrayal. And Eva, she didn't see it coming until the very end. What happens when the man you trust the most turns into a stranger? This is the heartbreaking and shocking truth behind Eva Longoria's tragic marriage to Tony Parker. Before Eva Longoria became a household name, before she was the stunning star of Desperate Housewives, she was just an ambitious young actress working her way up. In 2002, Eva married actor Tyler Christopher, a soap star from General Hospital. It wasn't a scandal-filled marriage. It was quiet, brief, and dissolved just 2 years later. No affairs, no tabloids, just two young people growing apart. But that wasn't the marriage that would change her life. At first, the cracks were small. Tony, ever the introvert, wasn't too thrilled with Eva's Hollywood life. Red carpets bored him, events drained him. And yet, Eva made it work. She adjusted, she supported him, he even said it himself. If this relationship is working, it's all because of her. But sometimes, being the only one trying isn't enough. Shortly after the wedding, a French model named Alexandra came forward with jaw-dropping claims. According to her, she and Tony had an affair just months after he tied the knot with Eva. But that wasn't even the worst part. Alexandra said they had met at Tony and Eva's wedding. Imagine that. The man you just married already locking eyes with someone else on your big day. She claimed their affair lasted 2 months. Then she found out he was cheating on her too, with another woman. She even shared intimate details, including texts about Eva not wanting to do certain things in bed, comments no husband should ever make about his wife to someone else. It wasn't just betrayal, it was humiliation. Eva didn't believe the rumors at first. She dismissed the claims, but then came more. Another name entered the scandal. Erin Barry, the wife of Tony's own teammate, Brent Barry. Text messages between Tony and Erin surfaced. They hadn't gotten physical, allegedly, but the content crossed the line. Eva found the messages herself, and suddenly, everything clicked. The lies, the strange behavior, the gut feelings. She couldn't ignore it anymore. She filed for divorce. On paper, Eva had it all: beauty, fame, success. But privately, she was breaking. In a raw interview, her voice cracked as she admitted how deeply the betrayal hurt her. She had poured her identity into being Mrs. Parker into being a devoted wife. And when that was ripped away, she didn't know who she was anymore. "I questioned if I was enough," she said. "Pretty enough, smart enough, sexy enough." Anyone who's ever been cheated on knows that feeling. The shame, the anger, the self-blame. But Eva refused to stay in that place. Tony didn't just face Eva's fury, he faced lawsuits. When the Alexandra scandal broke, he sued the site that published it for $20 million. But public opinion had already shifted. Despite the betrayal, Eva remained composed. She even joked in later interviews, maybe dating NBA players just wasn't for her. A subtle jab, but a well-earned one. She eventually found love again with businessman Jose Pepe Baston. They married in 2016 and now have a child together. She glows differently now, more grounded, more in control. Tony also remarried, this time to French journalist Axel Francine. They had a son. But surprise, his second marriage also ended quietly in 2020. His statement about the split felt more like damage control than heartbreak. For years, Tony and Eva smiled for the cameras, held hands at events, laughed in interviews. But as we've seen time and time again, what happens behind closed doors is rarely what we see in public. Tony Parker built an image of the supportive husband, but his actions told another story. Eva Longoria tried her best to believe in the dream, to build a marriage, to forgive. But betrayal, no matter how hidden, has a way of coming to light. Eva's story is a reminder that love alone doesn't make a relationship work. Effort, respect, and honesty do. She went from being humiliated in public to rebuilding her life in private. Stronger, wiser, and happier. Tony? Well, let's just say history has a way of repeating itself when lessons go unlearned. What about you? Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trusted the most? Let me know in the comments below. Because heartbreak may be personal, but healing? That's something we all share.